A big welcome to all of you. Here I am again, preparing now or putting the Aquarius full moon together, which is happening on the 3rd of August in the month of Leo. So this month is going to be very intense because Leo is an intense sign. Now the sun is since the 23rd of July in the Leo sign, and we feel this energy quite through the heat, through this middle, right? We are in the middle of the summer. And when we're in the middle of the summer, it's a fixed sign, right? The sun is in a fixed sign. So we kind of fixed on how we see things. And particularly, Leo is very passionate, right? He's passion in itself. And I just give you already a little picture of how I see Leo. With this infinity symbol as the breath that we do when we do stick our tongue out, right? And really show that we roar. We are letting out that sound so we can really create something magnificent, right? It's a beautiful animal, right? Leo is very proud, very beautiful. This is the typical picture for Leo, right? And here I have created a little bit of a different way of looking at Leo, looking at the animal itself and becoming the animal through this breath, right? Which I'm gonna go deeper into it, because now we have, of course, the full moon is in Aquarius, so we're gonna have a look at Aquarius. So Aquarius, here, the star, right? Beautiful card. We very much see here hope and the healing and the beauty of connecting to something higher than ourselves, which is what this star represents, right? So the let's have a look at these constellation, right? We have these 8 stars, but there are 7 smaller ones and 1 big one, and the 7 smaller ones are the chakras, right? This is where you're understanding that there is a way of reaching up, and the 8th star, I would call it the Earth star, or you could also say this is the star of your revelation, which is then why are you here on Mother Earth? Why are you here doing what you're doing, right? Is this your star hovering over you, looking at you, protecting you, helping you to find your peace, your calm through meditation, right? Only through meditation are we able to reach to the 8th star, right? The 7th star is just right above our head, the crown chakra. We wearing that crown like we see in so many other major arcanas where they're wearing a crown, or in the Tower, which is the card right before the star, is where the crown is falling down. The crown is not serving to the right person. Something had to break, something had to leave, right? So this is this symbolism here. Then we see her naked, and to be naked is to see that you're natural, that you do not need to hide, that you not need to prove anything. If you have a little bit of belly, if you have a little bit of something, you don't care, right? At this stage in your life, or as the Aquarius and the age of Aquarius that we're entering now, it means that you really are yourself, right? You really have come to that place and owning this physical body. Now, this nakedness comes also with Isis as being unveiled, as being showing herself, right? That true queen, that true female, that empowered female that is now wanting to come into this world. Now, Aquarius right now is connected to, ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is the planet of freedom and the new reality we're going in, right? In breaking out of the old, in bringing yourself to a new level of awareness, right? So this is showing us, of course, she's clearly aware because she has one foot in the water, in this well, or in this lake or pond, right? Where the subconscious is bringing us deep down. The subconscious rules us, right? Now, the other foot is on the earth, and that's where she's grounded at the same time. She has both polarities connected to herself. She is connected to the subconscious, but she's also connected to the conscious with this other foot, right? Then she has these two water bearers. She's the water bearer, right? She's the one that collects the water. And here, we don't know, is she pouring the water into the lake or into the well, or did she just take it out? And with the other one, she's pouring it back down here into the earth. So there is a cycle. She is actually giving us the awareness of there is a cycle, as we also see the stars, right, creating a circle. Now, what is really powerful is that any lake or any pond with the subconscious is actually bringing us to all the conditionings that we have gone through since our birth, since our childhood, since we were naturally naked and didn't even need to hide anything, right? So here we are becoming aware of a lot of empowered symbolisms. Now you see also here a tree, and in this tree sits a bird, and this bird is the scarlet ibis, right? And this scarlet ibis has a peak that looks like a fish hook. And now the name of this card in the Hebrew alphabet is Tzadi, T-Z-A-D-D-I, meaning fish hook. And the fish is here to find the truth, the subconscious, right? We know fish, Pisces in a way, is the subconsciousness, like, right? Where we're going deeper down and we find where we are bound through our past. And you see here this bird sitting, right, and being part of this picture, meaning this is how we fish for the truth, right? Not by a hook, by a fish hook where we get the fish. No, we catch the fish like the bird in a natural way, in a way where it's becoming something where we fish for the things that bind us to the subconscious, to this pool of unconsciousness. Unconsciously, sometimes we do things and we don't realize why we're doing it. Now, of course, I did again a yoga pose, and the yoga pose that I created here is the star pose, right, which is coming out of side plank, where we're lifting the leg up into the air, we're grabbing it with our toe. Now, as you can see, she has also one foot in the water and one hand at the earth where the water is pouring through her hand into the earth. Now, if this card would be coming out reverse, we see you here in the stars, right, shining bright. You, that 1 star, that 8 star, you are the purpose when you take this position, right? And this interconnection where we are celestially connected, but also earthly, bringing it down to the people, right? So here there are 2 ways of connecting with this card. And of course, I still have to put in the bird and the tree. I'm not finished, right? I'm always continuing working on these cards, which is just like a big pleasure for me. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, so that's basically the overall awareness of this full moon, right? And the meaning of this full moon in Aquarius is the fight to be free, right? We fight to be free because the sun is in Leo, right? And of course, we are in Aquarius. And this fight, right, is for the greatest good for all people, transitioning now into freedom, into justice, into becoming aware that the things the way they have been, because actually the sun is in Leo, the moon is in Aquarius, and Uranus is in Taurus. And Taurus is about real estate, security, finances, all the systems. So there is this T-square, right, where all the sun, the moon, and the Uranus are tugging on each other, and we are going to see quite still some riots where we're stepping up and we say no more. No more of this injustice, no more of these things that are not functioning. And the age of Aquarius is coming in, right? More and more now with this full moon, a light is shining, a healing light is shining onto the people, down into our subconscious. We have been way too long in the age of Pisces, being suppressed, being good in where we were. It was great. The collective was all together in it. We were fine, but now we're breaking free. We're moving up into the 8th chakra, into the earth star, into the purpose of each individual, of what can we do to clearly see now where have we been suppressed in the subconscious, where we have been not connected to a higher purpose. And this is what's coming, not only on this full moon, but in general, the big year of the age of Aquarius, right? So this is where we're going, where we're moving towards, refining the balance again. Remember, between 1 foot up in the air, of course, 1 foot in the water, right? So you have to ask yourself, what is it that I would like to bring into this world in this month where we're now in the sun in Leo, fighting for something greater, higher than ourselves, right? Still the same theme, continue. Good. After this full moon, so this is the last time I'm doing it the way I'm doing it right now. After this full moon in Aquarius, I'm going to do individual readings when the moon is in your sign, and that will happen every 3 days. The moon will switch from the sign that he's in into the next, and I will just do the readings like this, so you have to wait a little longer. And then, of course, on the full and new moon, I still will do a collective video for all, where I am going to do quite one video, not for each one a reading, but I will do one big reading where I pick 3 cards per person going again through it, and then I will put the timing so you can go to 11 minutes and 20 seconds where your reading starts, which is done like just like 3-4 minutes long, but just for your meditation for that time in the full moon or then in the new moon when you need the help, this visual help, right? These symbolisms that are packed in each of these major arcana cards, right? So, but then I will give you a bigger reading when the moon is in your sign. So I feel the energy. I've been doing this in Germany now, and I feel that it's bringing me much deeper into the signs. So this is only what's going to change, right? You're still going to have like a short, but not for each video posted, but one big video where all the signs are in, and you get 3 cards, and I will give you the push for your meditation. Good. So now we're going to each individual reading one more time. This is the last time I'm doing it. And thank you for watching. Namaste. Welcome, Virgo, to your reading for this full moon in Aquarius. Great. So I'm going to show you one more time the card of Aquarius. Here we are finding this higher star above us, right? This place of where's my mission, where's my connection to the whole, to the subconscious, right? To the higher consciousness. This higher consciousness, right, is gonna help you to go deep down into this well of all this subconscious, the people around you. And again, here's the position as that star that you can become yourself, right? Taking in this one. So you, Virgo, already doing a reduced reading because I'm gonna slowly start then the readings where there is a little more in depth when the moon is in your sign. Right now the moon is in Scorpio. But nevertheless, let's have a look. So from the deck itself, I got the 7 of Fire. And the 7 of Fire is the 7 of Wands. And as you can see, this horse made it up there. It was fighting, right, with all its strength to come up to this highest point, and around it, it's quite dark. So when you look at it, there's a reflection in it. When you look at it, you can see there, that's the camera. When you look at it, you can see that this horse really did make a path to go up there against all odds, right? So this is like the power of Wands, the action, right? So you, as I can see over your reading, are fighting really truly with action, with doing, right? So you are moving to a place where you say, no more, I will take care, I will take charge. Now I'm going to show you the 3 cards that you get for this full moon meditation. You have the Queen of Air, the Messenger of Water, not of Air, sorry, and the Star. So a lot of air, all of them air, a lot of thinking, a lot of swords. Mind, your mind is busy. Queen of Air, she is Libra, and if you know someone that's born between the 12th of September to the 12th of October, this would be a person for you that maybe helps you to go deeper into your mental ability to fly, right? She has the owl, the wise white owl, to help her to go through this portal at this full moon in Aquarius. Then you have the messenger of air, and the messenger of air is what is it called? Gemini. I was in the German word right now. Zwillinge. Twins. In German it's called twins. Gemini, I'm gonna just look at the dates. I don't have them yet in my head, all the dates, but they're written below again, just that you know. From the 10th of May to the 9th of June. If you have someone that is born in that time, maybe this person is helping you. Maybe this person is here for you. Now, this person, right, is very fast in their way of thinking, in their way of making something with their mind, allowing, as you can see here, to lean back, but at the same time know that in the brain all these ideas sits, right? And she's very much like, I know what I want, I know where I go, I know what I'm thinking, I'm clear with my thoughts, right? She's with herself. Well, it's the lovers, right? The Gemini is the lovers, is those people that are always searching for themselves. This is the eternal search for yourself or the partner. Now, you got, of course, the star, the Aquarius, the age of the Aquarius, meaning this full moon is going to be very significant for you, right? Either you will have a big breakthrough in the way you are understanding the freedom that you now want to live. You want to live that freedom clearly, precisely. Mentally, you know that this is a time of holding the water, of holding the knowledge, surrounded by this star on her head, around her head, right? And again, this is the card, right? If you taking, doesn't matter if you like this or like this, right? When you take in the star pose, you are the star. You become that star. Then from the mystical shaman, you have from the deck, you got the Rainmaker. And the Rainmaker is always the sign that you are manifesting, that you holding the elements. He can make rain, right? But now if we abuse this power, it will come back to us always, right? This is the law of karma. Brings whatever we send out in a negative way, brings it right back to us. And now quicker than ever. Back then it took forever to come back, right? Now it's like instant. Sometimes karma is instant. So it shows me that you are definitely manifesting, and the card that really jumped out is the Sweat Lodge. This is the Hermit. This is going within. And when you go within, we think we go into the dark, but no. Have a look. You're going into that light, into that awareness, into that inner sanctity, into that inner realm. Okay, so now let me put them all together. You are working hard because you know you have the power of manifesting. You have the power of the Rainmaker with you to bring a clarity, mental clarity, and a mental sharpness into your hopes and dreams and wishes. right? Because you're the hermit and you're going within. You go there where most people don't want to go. You really are going. So this full moon is making you go actively, manifest something that is quite important to you, right? Manifesting, going within, going to that sanctity, going to that inner place, going to that light, even though at first it looks like you're going into the darkness, to become mentally sharp, right? To be a queen and to be a messenger. Mentally, and knowing that thoughts create. Thoughts are the power of the Rainmaker. He thinks and it will be. And it's going to be on this full moon in Aquarius, where the healing and the deeper level of awareness is coming to you through the wishes, through the hopes, through all this inner deep work that you've been doing. It will come now to you at this, because it's the end, right? I don't need to clarify. I don't need to clarify any of the cards. Right? Remember, you in the month of Leo, now the sun is in Leo, the strength card. Again, remember the breath, the lion breath, right? Releasing, coming into the inhale and into the exhale, finding the loop, inhale and exhale, the infinite number 8, right? Taming the beast, so that you can actually collect deep in the subconscious, right? Reaching down. Thank you for watching, my dear Virgo. I wish you a beautiful meditation for this full moon in Aquarius. It's going to be a powerful day. Namaste.